Hello everyone, welcome back to another stream with me, your host, Shadow Lightning or Lightning. I'm fine with either, or just Shadow for simplicity's sake. Murder. Yes, the murder. We are about to find the murderer. Alright. I don't want to waste too much time on the intro because I really do want to continue the investigation. Yeah, last Monday we left while we were in the middle of the investigation, and I think we're getting close to ending it, and then we're gonna be jumping straight into the class trial right after. So get hyped, everyone. Hey Luck Noms, hey Rex, how you guys doing today? How's things? Excusez-moi. So yeah. Sorry I wasn't around. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday. I was not feeling well. I was feeling like shit because I didn't get sleep for some reason. Uh, right. I said I wasn't gonna dilly dally, yet here I am dilly dallying. So let's just jump into the game. All right. Where is the game? There's the game. Working, but I'm at pause on my work. I need to see class trial. No. Look, Noms, please. Focus on your work. Don't let me keep you. I mean, I appreciate it, but, work is also important, and I don't want you slacking off just because you want to watch the stream. I am flattered, but, priorities. Also, the deadline is tomorrow, so it's all good. No, it's not. I mean, unless you're almost done, then still, it's good that you finish it now. So, it's good to finish it now, so you don't have to worry about it. Worry about it tomorrow. Why does two of these have 100 slides? Sorry about that. That was Matthew going fucking ham because someone dropped something the front door. Oh, Matthew. Why does two of these have 100 slides? Damn! Oh, that's what you mean. You had you're going through PowerPoints and stuff? Welcome to the stream. No, he's downstairs. He can't come upstairs. Once it's raining. The weather today is the weather recently has been chaotic. Like the past 2 days it was raining like quite hard, and then right now it's like all dark and cloudy, and then and cold, and all of a sudden it starts fucking the sun is shining again, but then it's stopping. Like what is going on? What is going on? What is the reason? Two of them are 70 understood. None of them 24, which is unacceptable. Well, Rex, like I said to Locknoms, if... Wait, I just realized something. The Twitch chat is not the right size. Doesn't matter, I think, because... that's fine. That's fine. Philippines weather be like. My paper is tomorrow at 9 a.m. Oh, you better focus then, Rex. You guys, focus on what you need to focus on. I will not be going anywhere. I mean, that's a bit of a lie. I will be. I'm gonna keep playing the game. All right. So on Monday, Sakura dead. She died. She passed away. Oh no. The door to her I'm just gonna do this. The door to where her body is was blocked by the chair. I'm assuming it's some sort of suicide, but that has yet to be proven. And I'll lay out all my thoughts later, you know, right before we start the class trial, assuming we're gonna get through the class trial today, which I'm gonna be trying to. Byakuya, from... I was gonna say something. He just complimented us. Let's see if he'll say it again.
I see.
Makoto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. For once, he gave us a compliment. And, you know, unlike all the other times, he didn't, like, immediately follow it up with a insult, so... Character development? Wow. Oh, wow. What a concept. What a shocker. Makoto said that he wanted to check the scene of the crime again, and that's what we're gonna be doing at the rec room. There's only, like, how many of us left, and it's concerning. Is it lagging? Okay, no, it's not. It's fine now. It was earlier, but it's looking fine now. Where's the rec room? I think I just passed by it. No, it's over here. Why investigation music gotta be this jazzy?
Hey.
Oh! Yeah. So, Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So, along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's also convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying.
Anyway.
I think it's Hiro. With how suspicious he was when we asked him. Well, I've made some progress with my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Alright then. Yeah, it looks like two of the Monokuma bottles have been smashed, but we can only see one of them broken. I think anyways, I'm assuming. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered from Sakura's body.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't going to help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body?
Whew.
There's no getting around to it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. Look, this isn't her first corpse, so... Then again, this isn't your first corpse either, Makoto. Right? It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to, although there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then, how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunity to touch dead bodies in the past. What? So you're a detective, right? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
More importantly, look here. Oh, that's new. What is that? Her shoes? What are those? No,
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? That's the poison! The poison we found at the chem lab. It spilled on her shoes. We found footprints there earlier. On the last stream. So she spilled the poison powder or something on her shoes. Yeah, it really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. That's the powder from the chem lab! Next is the wound to her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head. 2 blows.
Indeed.
It's chicken curry. It's a yes. I mean, it does look like that, but still. Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace of blood on either one.
It's true.
So, that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. Kyoko's examination summary. Oh yeah, she could also be a medical student, that makes sense. Or, what's the word? She works at the... No. Yeah, medical student or detective. I can't believe... Or like, what's the word? forensics expert or something. The morgue, yeah, that too. CSI. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. What are your thoughts, Hina?
What the heck?
Who I'm pretty sure I'm still suspicious over, but we'll see if I'm correct later on. We already know who did
I
it.
won't forgive you.
Yakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It had to be one of them.
Just the worst.
You see, Sakura. Oh yeah, she already said this earlier, right? That's not what I wanted to click. Glass. Kyoko mentioned 2 blows to the head. I think there are 2 bottles missing here. I think that's what she's gonna point out. I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. 2 of them are missing. Something new, something new. 2 bottles are missing! That's what she's trying to tell you. And I think 2 of those bottles are what the killer used to like smash her head or something. I don't know. So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. There's 2 bottles missing! A correlation. You idiot! Come on! Hey, Kyoko, can't you just tell me what it is?
So,
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions, so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. That's fair, that's very fair. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer? I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree. Monokuma battle. Well, I figured it out. At least I think I did. So,
hey,
actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Huh? Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so...
So then,
healthy amount of not trusting people is good. That is very true, yeah. You gotta have that... I think the word you're looking for is skepticism. A healthy amount of skepticism. You can't always... well, maybe not. Maybe always isn't the right word. I can't spell it. That's fair. Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glasses. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but... what choice do I have? I better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work collecting all the broken bottle pieces. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
so then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. Ah, it's to check if these are all the pieces or something. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. Roughly the same. It's balanced.
In other words,
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
so then,
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on the one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? The same weight? Is that how it works? It should, right? Well, a normal assumption would be, either they'll balance out, or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
so then,
Okay then, let's give it a try. It's heavier! Ah, I see. That's what I mean. It's not just one bottle someone smashed. I'm assuming someone smashed it on Sakura's head. It's not just one bottle, it's 2 bottles. Ah. The broken pieces are heavier? How is that possible? It's 2 bottles, not just one.
I knew it.
We just assumed it was just one bottle because it only had one figure, just as I thought. What?
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles put it all together,
hey,
and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. Isn't it? She really isn't gonna tell Makoto, but it's fine. At least we got it. Sakura must have put up a fight or something. That is assuming at all there was. There's no signs of a struggle, at least not a big one. It's Sakura. She would have like turned these over, like if she got into a fight with someone. That's. Hey, this is my truth. Well, yeah, that's true. We're all coming up with our own theories and the like. I mean, for a big woman like her, it would take a lot of bottles. Exactly. And then she wants the magazine rack to be checked, right? Or is it the blood stain? It's hiding some kind of clue. Clue. Huh. This magazine is upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
How is that a clue? If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? There might be something inside the magazine. Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Toko! This is one of the pages near the center of the magazine. A word had been written in bloody letters. And it said, Toko. Could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Ah, then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. That's why there's a blood stain there. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. Hey, is that... That says... Toko, right? How do you know that? Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, I guess, you know, maybe Makoto's showing it to her.
What the heck?
And she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet.
I won't forgive
It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. See, why would you think that, but... It just seems too easy. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Me too! Me too. I am also suspicious. Toko is who again? Glasses girl. Shy. Lots of emotional baggage. Split personality. She also turns into Genocide Jill. Brown eyeglasses. Yeah. Whom I also wanted. Yeah, I really don't like Toko. Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullets section of your hand. We're here! We're doing it! Class trial! Class trial time!
Whoops! You caught me sleeping! Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake! Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial! You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
I think I can finish. I think I can finish this today. I think I can finish the whole class trial today. I'm pretty sure. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Alright, let's just go through there. Class trial, let's go! Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... The ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What's with those emoticons? What the? Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss it in a smiley face, it turns positive.
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse?
Phew.
No matter how great something is, if you put in the sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right, that does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What's that one? What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the words.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me!
I don't think I'm acting casual.
Don't be mean!
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. Right? And that person is here? That person is one of us. A Mopus.
Don't look at me!
I said it before and I'll say it again. It wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Because I didn't do it. How many times do I have to tell you?
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey,
Standing around isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Excuse me. Oof. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator, but with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. I climbed into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. Only 6 of us left. And it fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Oh, what's with the Egyptian-looking theme here? Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. Yeah. Deadly. Deadly. Each time he says it, it gets... Alright, I did not get any new skills. I didn't get Sakura's skill, cause and now that she's dead, I'll never get it. I spent time with Hina, but I didn't get any skills from her. And I kind of wasted one free time with her because she was depressed. I couldn't get anything out of her. Alright, before we start, I'm gonna make one last bathroom break, and then so we can just go completely you know, just keep going without any interruptions, unless something happens that I can't stop. Alright, I'll be right back. Ah! I'm expecting a delivery, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna happen sometime during the stream. So that's one interruption that I'm just letting you guys know now that we gotta. I'll have to head out real quick, but you know I won't. I'll just be real quick. Also, oh hey, that dumb rave girl, bro, this death killed my heart. Not gonna lie. Oh. You know the sad part is, I think I already know. I think I already know what happened. Yes, there is a Discord server. If you guys would like to join, I might need to renew that link. I don't know. Maybe. Just call me Rave. All right, Rave. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? All right. Okay, I'll join. Yes, Rex, please join. Hey there, Bounty Boy. Hey, Small. Welcome to the stream. I'm just about to start the class trial, so this is... Alright. Before we start, I just want to throw out my theory on what may have happened. And judging by, I don't know, Gastro's reaction last stream, I think I might be right, but I didn't say anything until... So I think I know. I have an unfinished picture of the what may have happened. I think this was an assisted suicide or murder. I think Hina and Sakura were working together because if you recall correctly, Sakura feels bad about being the spy and she wanted to make it up to Hina. So what does she do? She orchestrated this whole thing. She plants poison in her own drink, and then she tells Hina, this drink I have, it's poison. I want you to give it to me so that it'll make it look like you're killing me. And then she does that, she drinks it, and then she locks the room with a chair to make it, I guess just in case Hina changes her mind, she can't stop her. So Sakura dies. Hina is the black end, but to ensure that she goes free, so she can graduate. She gets out of the school, and that's Sakura's way of making it up to her. That's why she's planting all these evidences. That's to make it as unclear as possible who did it. She invites Hiro, Byakuya, and Toko to make it look like one of them did it. Just to make it harder for the rest of us to figure it out. Now, of course, this is just one theory. I may be wrong, and we're about to find out. We're about to find out in a bit if that's correct. There's still a lot of things that are unclear. What's with the glass bottles? The locker had handprints on it. That's also what the fuck? Yeah. There's still some things unclear, and we're about to find out in a bit. Where's your ref? Dang it. I don't have a reference yet, that rave. God, I really need to make one! I need to make a reference sheet. Alright. Let's do it. Finish preparations. Class trial time, boys!
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
We already know
If you can
this.
figure
We already
out
know this.
who
I'm skipping
done
it.
Then I'll punish everyone now then.
Where to begin?
begin?
A plantigrade anime like ref? If you want to, Rave, I'm not gonna stop you, but I'd feel kind of bad. Sure. Where to
We
begin?
already know who did it.
Oh, do we?
Whoa! Deja vu.
Deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura
It's Toko.
is one of the people that hated her. Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Example in our channel. Okay, I'll check later, Rave. I'm sorry. I want to focus on the game for now. I'll focus on the class trial for now.
Idiot.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Hina seems really sure that one of those three is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Non-stop debate time. How many truth bullets we have? Only one. Awie's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
The thing.
Because you all had a motive.
You
You
ever-
hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Her girlfriend died. Of course, she would point her finger at them. Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those three specifically. Right. They all Sakura said she wanted to meet up with everyone. With the three of them. That's what. Okay. He's mentioned it before.
Because one of you killed.
And what reason do you have?
Because you hated her.
Something a hero says,
That
right?
doesn't make-
Hold on.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
There it is.
No, that's wrong.
Break.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
There's also like the fact that Hiro has the candy wrapper on him, and he was acting all suspicious, like or something. Yeah. Anyways, I'll just let the whole thing play first.
Yeah, and that was right before she died. So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
Can't disagree with Hina. There's a good reason to suspect all three of them. Then does that mean one of them did it? Hiro acted sus a little bit. Yeah. Pocket trash. Yeah, okay, we're gonna bring that up.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
I didn't either.
And this is where Hiro
Yeah,
says,
same here.
I never saw
never
her.
saw her.
That's a lie. That's a lie. The pocket
Come
trash.
on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
Hiro's lying. That's why he's all suspicious. He was acting suspicious. Yeah, clear contradiction. Okay.
The
I'm
fact
just letting them all
Sakura
play out
wanted to meet
first
with- there's no way
before
that one of you is
firing.
I don't deny that I never went to.
I didn't either.
right there.
Yeah, same here. I never.
No, that's wrong.
I'm getting the hang of this. It is my fourth trial, so
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember?
oh, posture check. Thank you, Rave. I am slouching a little bit because I'm getting into the game.
It was white with red polka dots.
That's the same candy wrapper and the scene of the crime.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy.
Monopolized the entire box of candy.
So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
Imagine Makoto brings an actual gun to this event.
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Just tell us, Hiro.
well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
Then why did you suspiciously try to hide it?
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten the candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is Hiro got the candy from Hina. Sakura loved when Sakura got that candy. Hiro got the candy from Hina. Wait! Wait. I remember something. I'm remembering something. Hina said something before. She wanted Sakura to try out the candy, and now she never got the chance. So Sakura could not have given the candy to Hiro, because Sakura herself never got the candy. Like, Sakura herself never even got the chance to. That's it, right? That's it. When Sakura got the candy?
I got it!
Yes.
I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office.
Yes.
So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it! I mean, what I meant was...
Stop pausing like a pussy. I'm sorry. It's the music. The music is like it's a bit it stops my train of thought a little bit. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll try to not to pause too much.
Oh, that's right. I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah. Why didn't you tell us?
Why the sudden hostility?
Yeah. Why the sudden hostility?
Well, we just talked. That's all. I didn't do anything. You gotta believe me.
I guess if he did say that they did meet up, it would make him really suspicious. So I guess that's fair.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
I would believe you now.
More hostile.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh,
Proof? What are you talking about?
the magazine.
I'm talking about her shining message.
What would the shining message even be?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How does he
right?
know that? How does he know that? I guess... No. Wait, yeah, how does he know that?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
That's true. I saw it for myself.
See? See? Toko did it.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
Cause like, I'm pretty sure Hina was all like, you guys aren't allowed to oh, no, wait, no. She only said you're not allowed to look at Sakura's body, yeah. So Hiro must have like looked around the rest of the crime scene and found the magazine, right?
You just don't know when you're beat, do ya?
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
Yeah, here it is, when?
Huh? Well, when we found Ogre's body. Duh.
How?
But if you recall, Hina was very
Yeah, that's it.
adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime.
There's no way you could have known.
So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. But when Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was on the magazine shelf, right?
I got it! Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
Is it Hiro? There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, it could have been made after she was killed? Is that what he's trying to say? Oh, hey Gastro, welcome. No, we just got started. We're still at the beginning of the class trial, so you haven't missed much yet. That clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. What does he mean? Trying to figure it out. Magazine dying message.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Yeah?
When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Oh no, this is hard. This is a bit hard. He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body. But at that time, where was the magazine? I didn't notice it. Was it on the table? Was it on the table before the stuff? Was it on the table and then it got moved? Is that what he's trying to say?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
Is that what he's trying to say?
And I can tell you when I found the it was only after the I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Hang on, I gotta think. What's the... Was it really?
Hey, bestie.
Was it really in the was it really in the shelf when we first found it? It was at the shelf. It was already part of the shelf. Oh, hey, hi, Rez. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? And how are you doing to Gastro? I don't know if I asked you. Right.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you, it was only after the investigation I found the magazine tucked
Is
away
it?
on the magazine
No, it's not.
shelf.
What does that have to do with what I said?
Shoot.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying when Ogre's
on.
body was discovered.
And I
think I know what I need to- I think I know what I need to do.
After the investigation had begun, I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Hang on. I think this
I
is
can
what I
tell
have to
you
do.
exactly when I found the dying message when Ogre's body was discovered.
Shoot! No!
I can
Fuck.
tell you when
I messed
I
up.
found the dying message. It was only after the investigation I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf.
Fuck.
When
I was
pulled it out,
I held the
I
button by
saw it.
mistake.
What I said makes total sense.
Shit. We got 12 minutes. It's fine.
I can tell you exactly
Alright.
when I found when Ogre's body was discovered.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby.
You're so cute when you start out. Shut up.
That's where
Oh.
Kyoko found it.
I could save in the middle? Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I think someone's at the door. I'm muted. You guys don't know what chat, I was going trying to show butt. Yeah, someone gifted me a gift sub for Orsitin. Now I have access to those emotes too. Alright. Yeah, there's Boris, Belly, and so is mine. Hehe. Alright. So many bellies. Belly rub emote when. Alright. Okay. Surely no more interruptions from here on. Okay, we found the magazine was on the shelf.
And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then.
Yep.
Tell us the truth, Hero. when did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it?
Yes, it does matter.
All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
Is it really Hiro?
I don't even know where to begin with that one.
He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that message in the first place?
That's a possibility, yeah.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message.
No, we can't. No, we can't. Because the door to the room was locked, right? Wait, no. That just proves it was her. Yeah. Hang on. There was no blood trail, just a pool of blood. That's also important, yeah.
100%! Without a doubt, she wrote it! And this is me talking, so you know it's true!
No, it's not. Without a doubt. No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Hangman's Gambit. The moment of truth. Oh my god, we're doing this already? Okay.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right.
Fuck.
The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest.
Ah, shit. Fuck. Oh, I didn't even need to do that.
Show me the proof.
This should prove it. I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger.
But her hands don't have any blood on it. That's when that's what Kyoko said.
Both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Say what?
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What?
Ah! He admits it!
Well, he only admits that he wrote the dying message, but he didn't admit that he killed her, so...
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
What? You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
Oh no.
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence. Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
So she took the, I think he took one of the bottles and smashed it on her head. Is that what he's gonna say?
She was gonna kill me and make her escape. So of course I freaked out, and then...
Yup, I knew it.
I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
And then he left the scene. Is that what he's gonna say?
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening.
And she's gonna think, and he's gonna think that killed her. But I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's what killed her. I don't think that's what killed her.
Went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed. So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
It's also important noting that if he did it and he quote unquote thought he killed her, why was the door to the why was the door to the room blocked by a chair? That's still an important thing to uncover.
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go
Aww.
ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
Who you thinking it is, Shadow? It's Hina, isn't it? Potentially.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura.
But I think Kyoko is still unconvinced. Is that what she's gonna say?
We're ready to vote now, right? We know who did it.
No, I think there's more to Hiro's story.
Yeah, she's gonna bring up the chair, right?
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
There's one thing that Hiro's story just now doesn't explain.
If he left the
And
scene.
until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that doesn't make sense? And what do you would have to do after waiting, right? It doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden? Why he didn't use Sakura's finger? Why he picked Toko? What he would have had to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. Why the magazine was hidden? Is that it?
I got it!
Is that it? Okay.
That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it? By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf.
Yeah, he didn't say he did it. He didn't say he put the magazine on the shelf, right?
Why would you take the time to write that message? Then stick it somewhere we might not find it.
Because someone else tampered with the scene before we got there.
Oh. Well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
It's Hina. Oh my god, it is her, right?
Really?
He's lying! He's gotta be lying!
Why would he lie?
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf.
Yep.
In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
But then, who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
They must have not liked what was written on it. Oh. Oh, thank you for the 10 biddies, Hyrez. Well, thank you. Hyrez was in my room. He isn't the imposter. Was it Toko? Yeah, it had to be her.
I got it!
That means... Wait.
It had to be Toko, right?
Is this gonna be like, it turns out all three of them went to the room to... All three of them went to the recreation room, but at like different points. Is that it? Because... Well, because, you know, it's a possibility all three of them were lying, and we've already proven that Hiro was lying.
Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important, that doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right?
No, not really.
Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle.
But that's not where the case...
But that's
this
not
where
where
this
this
case
case
ends.
ends.
Yep, yeah,
What do
I
you
know.
mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
You can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So...
What
What do you want me to do?
Just tell the whole thing again.
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
I don't really see why, but... Okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. We have to prove that. Shadow forgot some beats. Probably, yeah. Oh my god, really? You're giving me 3?
I
Okay.
didn't want to, but I did it. I grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby,
Wait, what was that? Oh shit, I think I pressed...
and I hit
Oh,
over
that's-
from behind
that's the
before she
bottle.
could do anything.
That's the button
You
for...
hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Right.
Just once.
But we found,
After the first swing, the bottle shattered.
according to,
She went limp.
hold on. We'll just play out first.
See? Isn't it obvious? Hero really is the killer!
Come on, guys. I've solved the cases up until now. Hiro hit Sakura, that's for sure, but that still doesn't end here. Right. According to when Kyoko investigated her body, we found that she wasn't just hit once, she was hit twice. But Hiro said he only got hit. He only hit her once on the head. Is that what she's gonna? That's what we're gonna point out, right? The question is now, though. Use your head, Shadow, so we can give your head. What? I think it gives you 5 footage. Wow. Wow, really? Damn, small. The question now, though, is like, which is the right bullet? This one,
I
right?
grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby, and I hit Ogre from behind before she could do anything.
You hit her from, and you only hit her.
Yeah, just once.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Because she was hit on the head twice. Twice, like that K-pop band.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her head.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
Wow, yeah.
But I only hit her once. How could she have 2 wounds?
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Yep, that's true.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head?
From the glass bottles on the ground, or the glass shards on the ground.
She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds. It's also because of the Monokuma bottles themselves. There's something very suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate
the glass
Monokuma
shards on the
bottles
ground.
must have been used.
They weighed more than 1 bottle.
Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf. And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
And
For now, just note that there were 4 intact bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally,
there were
6
6
bottles in total.
Yes, I
meaning
knew it.
1
There were
has gone
6.
missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy.
The weight.
If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it
And also,
should become clear.
the chess pieces. The correlation. Yep, the connection must be the object of the Hangman's Gambit. Yeah, okay. Chess. What's the word? What's the word this time? Chess piece. Right. Okay. C. I see no C's. There's one. E. Where is an E? Where is an E? There's an E. And another E. There we go.
Now I understand.
Easy.
That's it. The chess pieces.
And also the glass shards,
Inside
remember
each
that.
bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
And the weight of the glass shards, that's also important.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain.
Maybe in Dangan too. Let's make Shadow play in meme mode. No. no, I won't. I will not, sorry.
In chess,
Sorry,
there
not
are
sorry.
6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn.
Unless I don't know, maybe I'll make it a bit gold or something. I don't know, I'll think about it.
What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn.
Just those four.
Just those four. And on the ground was the knight.
Let's pay Shadow to do it in main mode. I mean, $1 do make me holla. Also, I need money, but I need money to buy the game, guys. So I won't say no to that.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
The queen.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while one apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing.
The chess piece alone isn't enough for an evidence. Is that what you're gonna say?
There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Yes, it does.
That bottle could have disappeared any time before the murder.
That's not what happened.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected to this case.
The weight of the glass shards.
How is it clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
It was broken.
I got it!
It was broken.
The bottle must have been broken.
Not must have, it is broken.
What makes you so sure?
The weight!
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports
The
it.
weight of the glass shards!
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
And what is this evidence?
Kyokan, I figured out before. What was it? Monokuma bottles. Where is it? Yeah, this one.
I got it!
Got it!
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is...
One of them, another one
there
got
was
broken.
actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
Yeah.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside.
They didn't try hard enough.
But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
To make it look like Hero did it?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
It can be noted that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by some bowling aficionados, the second attacker, right?
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
Wow. Imagine getting attacked twice. Sakura was having a rough day.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle.
And then she died, like... You know, let's take a moment to think about it, you know. Sakura, not only... Firstly, Monokuma revealed Sakura was the spy, so everyone hates her now. Yeah, that's one. Next, she invites, like, Hero shatters the bottle on her head, and then another person does the same thing, and now she's dead. Like, what a terrible what a terrible day for her. Also, hey, Crystal the Second, welcome to the stream. How you doing today?
Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
Sakura's death is a pain in the heart. I think I'm inclined to agree with you.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
Yep.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hero who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am. Plus, I just remembered something that proves it.
Oh?
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note. I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever. So I was waiting there, and that's when I saw her.
He saw Toko?
I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured everything would be okay. That's why I headed in.
Toko was inside the locker! Toko was hiding inside the locker!
But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
She was hiding inside the locker. I guess she was just that scared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
Could someone tighten the screws on his brain? I think they've come loose.
Why did you bring this up?
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
I mean, yeah, let's be fair. He thought he killed her, so I guess he thought it wasn't relevant.
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
The locker. The locker.
Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous.
The rec room.
Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for everyone to see. Oh, Shizen. Oh. God. Fucking damn it. Why do I keep fiddling with things? Ah. Why is this thing even on my desk? There's a small plastic bag of screws, and I was fiddling with it and accidentally opened it, and now the screws are coming out. You guys think maybe I have ADHD or something? I don't want to self-diagnose, but it's like I always find myself fiddling with something, like a pen or a notebook or my phone, and then I end up dropping them. No wonder my computer desk is in such a state. Why do you have a bag of screws? I don't know. I don't know why they're here. They're not mine. Anyways, she left it there for anyone to find. Yeah, the locker. Oh, another one? We're 4 chapters into the game. There's still more elements. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final strike without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet to use during your coup de grace. Alright. Select it using the same... Simply press the Q or... Okay. Also, like in a debate, if you're logic... Yeah, okay. If you're an education person, we're going to pretend you're set to me regardless. Just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Go you. Good luck and have fun. Time battle. Another one? That means there's 2 of them. This is the second one.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing. I curse you. I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough!
Final strike.
That's enough!
This should prove it.
I got you. Oh, that was the perfect 2. I didn't get hit once, did I?
Do you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker? They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Yeah, tell him, Byakuya. She'll listen to you, right?
Okay, It's my handprint.
Yeah. Byakuya, why didn't you just tell her? Like, why didn't you just tell her? Instead of having to make me go through the bullet time battle.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura!
No, I swear, there's no way!
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
She's still not sure.
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
Castro, don't! I swear to God, I will. I'll get Small to time you out. I'm telling you, I'm not tolerating the, not even the joking kind of spoilers. Like, oh, I'm joking. It's not actually true. I don't care. Shut your mouth, please.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there
Oh, okay.
early, so I
meant
went into the rec room.
I meant Toko stand gapping. Oh, okay. Sorry. Thank you for clearing it up for me. I'll stuff Castro's mouth, don't worry. After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there.
I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after you left, I jumped out of the locker.
Oh, thank you for the 20 bits, Rex. Thank you.
And put the magazine back on the shelf.
She put it upside
But
down.
when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling.
She must have come to. Like, she must have, like, regained consciousness.
And when I turned around,
She must have been pissed.
there was Sakura, covered in blood and staring right at me.
So she threw another bottle or something.
When I saw that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
Oh, and then she must have turned into Genocide
I
Jill.
don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Her, you mean? Yep, there it is.
Guess it's back!
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories.
Don't share our
So I
memories.
can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a prince paying me a visit? I wondered. So I opened my eyes to see.
Sakura. Is that why there was blood in front of the magazine? In front of the magazine shelf? I'm guessing her blood dripped on.
Splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible!
Yeah, Sakura was like, that was not a great day for her.
No, she's terrible! Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever!
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman! If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master!
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's, you know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good. Keep talking like that. Hina's gonna.
Well then, that's that. Let's start the vote.
Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone, we're ready to vote, right? Let's do this.
I knew it! It is Hina! That's why she's fine with just voting right away, because she knows she's the one who did it. And if they vote wrong, they all die except her. That has to be it, right?
No, not quite yet.
That's why she's fine with like, okay guys, let's just vote or something.
Huh? Not yet? Why not yet?
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't.
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted.
She fainted in front of the magazine shelf, and said she grabbed the first thing she could find, which was the Monokuma bottle. But the Monokuma bottles are all on the shelf, which is, you know, kind of far away. Right? Is that what he wants us to find out?
Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... That has to be it, right? The bottles. The position of the bottles. Oh my god.
I was just sleeping peacefully.
Right.
And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the
Yeah, in
magazine
front of the
shelf.
magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
Yeah.
So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
In front of the...
Right where I woke up!
In front of the magazine shelf.
I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Okay. I already know the truth... None of these truth bullets are the one I need. So when the Sakura died was...
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
You were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood.
Is
You
that...
smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
You got it! I smashed her good!
And where did the attack take place?
Hang on, I think I missed it.
Right where I woke up! I killed her there in front of the shelf!
Hang on, in front of the shelf. Hang on. How many statements do we have? We got one, right?
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise
This one.
when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head.
You got it!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up!
Wait, no,
I
that's
killed her
wrong.
there in front of the shelf!
The state of Sakura's body, that's the truth bullet, I think. Because her body is slumped over on a chair. Right, that's it, right? Okay.
I was just sleeping peacefully. And all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
You were taken by surprise. So you smashed her head in with the
You
hang
got
on.
it! I smashed
And where did the attack take place?
right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Let's smash Shadow good. God, guys, please.
We found Sakura sitting upright in a chair.
There it is.
If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
Which means there was another person who found the body first.
So, you finally noticed.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
Yes, that has to be it. The evidence that proved there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf was the bloodstain. Yep.
I got it!
Jesus, so she
Sakura was definitely attacked in front
She
of the
got
shelf.
attacked 3 times! Sakura!
The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
Hey, come on now, look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But
It's Hina. Oh my god.
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained. Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
oh, that part's easy. After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
So she just hid in there till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No.
No, I don't think that's possible.
Because the locker was open. The locker... I was in the locker. I saw it for myself.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside. And at that point,
the locker
was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
Okay then, where was she hiding?
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not. I've been saying all along, there's still more to this case.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
It was poison. Poison in her protein drink that someone had given her.
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? If there's not a possible explanation, maybe it's the powder, the yellow powder on her shoes. Yeah, the curry powder. Wow, they're giving us... Usually they only give us 1 bullet, now they give us 3. I like a challenge.
What was it that killed Ogre?
Yellow powder.
It wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it?
There's no other possible cause. What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot to her head. So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Chicken curry. You're a big boy now. If you want, we can make it bigger. In what sense? I'm not into macro, micro. It's small. If there's one place I might find a clue, it would have to be written in there.
What was it that
Wait.
killed
What's in the Monokuma file again? I need to check. Because why is it 12 noon? It seems that at some point the victim suffered from violent vomiting of blood. I think that's what he means, right? Right. Not the powder yet.
From Genocide Jill's attack. And what was it?
There's no other possible cause what killed Sakura. I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong.
We also found evidence of blood vomiting.
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottles, she cut the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
Jill, please.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then what made her vomit blood?
Poison!
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Yep.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
You're making me go all weak in the knees!
Ugh.
She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
With the protein powder.
Explain it?
With the protein can.
Of course, if you don't mind.
And also the spill at the spill in the, what's it called? The chem lab.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals.
Yep.
And that's where I found this.
Is that The poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle. But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
In the A cabinet.
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections: A, B, and C.
I'll just let him explain.
In section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
No.
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle... I'm sure I know where he got it. Section A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprits switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean, this.
I couldn't believe in my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Master!
Someone switched the contents of one bottle with one bottle of poison with a bottle of protein. I think that's what he's gonna say. But as if it... Oh shit, I missed that one. As if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever.
Ugh, that tastes awful.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Can I see that bottle for a second?
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scrapped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Someone switched out... Yeah, that's the thing! Someone switched out Sakura's can of protein with a can of poison.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle,
where did it go? The bottle of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been in... Hangman's Gambit? Another one? Wow. Okay. Protein something, right? Yep. Okay. R. T. Oh, I missed it. I needed to... Give me the T again. Okay. E. And D. Give me the D. Give me a D. There it is. I. N. There we go.
Now I understand. The poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Shouldn't there be like residue of poison inside the bottle? Yeah, that's understandable, yeah. Yeah, I think, yeah.
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Something at the scene. A protein drink. Right?
Got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
And we saw a can of protein right at the scene of the crime.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains.
Yeah, and then, you know, the reason she wanted to drink it was because, you know, she had that fight with Monokuma.
So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead was a bottle full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixtures.
He's gonna point at Hina, isn't he?
For real? Who was it?
It was Hina.
Evidence revealing who replaced the two materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
The evidence that shows who switched them, it has to be something found at the front of the shelf. The footprints, right? The footprints.
I got it! The footprints left behind in front of the shelf.
But those footprints, aren't they Sakura's? Because she has powder right on. She has powder on her shoes, right?
That's the evidence you're talking about,
That's
isn't it?
maybe I don't know. Maybe this happened another time.
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind.
Wait a minute. Okay, never mind. I'll figure it out in a bit.
And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Uh-oh.
It was me.
Hina?
The footprints. They're mine.
You're just gonna admit it?
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then, Ogre's killer was...
Yep.
What?
I did it. I killed Sakura.
Just as I suspected.
What? We're just gonna... I mean, I
The
suspected her.
footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it.
I suspected it was her, yeah, but I didn't expect her to just lay it out just like that.
And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Makoto and Hina.
I got it!
Me?
Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Yeah, and we already checked for Makoto's footprints. They don't match. Yeah. Makoto, are they yours? No. Let me see your shoes and I'll... Yeah.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
It's because you're the black
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way.
Was I right then with my theory earlier? I guess we'll find out.
Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction.
Alright, stay safe on your way home, Hi-Rez.
Hina used that trust to kill her. She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
Hina, is it true?
Is it true?
Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink. But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, we still need to figure out the mystery with the blocked room.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters
That's
is
what she's
outwitting
gonna say.
the
We still need to
opponent,
figure out how.
defeating them.
We still need to figure out how the door to the room was locked.
Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another.
No, I think.
In the end, we're all in it for ourselves.
I think that is exactly what happened here. I think in the end, Sakura wanted to sacrifice herself. I think.
Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism,
We still have one more mystery to find out.
but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yep.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
It means one more person was in the room. Is that what she's gonna say?
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
Yeah.
I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Didn't notice.
Yeah, that's just how it was. What can I do?
Wait. We need to ask her. Was there like what's it called? Was there a spill in the chem lab when you went there, right?
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail?
Yeah, was there a spill in the chem lab?
Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit.
Oh, Byakuya, why are you acting like that?
There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Except you.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
So then I moved to Section A and got the protein powder.
Okay,
and
no,
that's
she did.
where I switched them.
She did spill it, okay.
Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf.
Yeah,
And
okay.
because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right?
Right.
Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
There's only one set of footprints. There's only one set of footprints.
Yeah.
But if that's true, there's only one set of footprints. Yeah, isn't that a little strange? And she claims she spilled the bottle right as she went to Section C.
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
Shut up, Jill.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
Be quiet, Byakuya. How long? Until we figure it out. Until I uncover the full truth of this case. That's what we're gonna do, right? Footprints in the powder.
First, I went to Section C.
There's a lot of statements.
That's when I grabbed the poison.
Okay.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
I think this is it. But
And that's where I switched the powders. Once I was done switching them, I put the bottle filled with the protein powder back in Section A. Then I took the bottle with the poison in it
Oh, excuse me.
and left the chem lab. That's all there is
Excuse
to
me.
it.
Honestly, that's enough. How much longer must we tolerate this?
Shush, Byakuya. Yeah. Those figures are just a contradiction.
First I went to Section, that's when I grabbed the... And you spilled some of the powder. Yeah. When I grabbed... Okay. And I moved from Section C.
That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Oh, getting close, I think.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C. And that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A.
It was only around Section A.
That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No, that can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left the footprints. But she didn't even know she left footprints.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Oh, thank you for the hydrate, Small. Oh.
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple.
What?
If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious.
You only went to A.
The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well...
Why would she want to lie?
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her
Oh, even
account.
Byakuya's like...
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
For once, we see Byakuya like, taken aback. New evidence?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
Oh!
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me.
Yellow powder.
I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already! What is it you think you found?
I found this.
A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle, and the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
What is it? Yeah.
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then, Makoto, why don't you explain it?
Always me.
Huh? Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
From the window? From the window? The door to the window? Is that what he's gonna say? I think I remember now. I broke something this shade of blue. The rec room window.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
Yes, that's true. But then... Wait, I think both of those cans, they were on the chair, weren't they? The chair that's blocking the door to the rec room. Is that what's happened? And when Makoto broke the window, those glass shards fell inside the cans, the bottles.
The window we broke to get in was light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
And where did you find this bottle of poison, Byakuya?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us,
Where was it? Should have been when I broke it should have been in section A of the shelf, right? No, it's section C of the shelf? Are you sure that's what she said? she said A. Whoops.
What's strange?
Right.
I got it! The bottle of poison was left on the shelf in the chem lab. That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room.
Yeah.
It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
And Byakuya was in the chem lab.
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there.
Planted?
That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words,
Yeah, we know
after
that.
Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast. I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked?
Because the can had glass underneath it.
We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
You're right. We
do
do
need
need
to-
to explain that.
We got the glass. We
But
already.
before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone here.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can. After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Byakuya, calm down.
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here.
So that means Hina planted it.
Yeah, me either.
No, not Hina.
Okay,
Sorry.
then. That settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that?
Because there had glass there's glass underneath it.
How can you know what I don't know?
The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. Make your argument. I already know. Empty powder protein drink. I think that's it.
When it comes to that protein can, there's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
No, that's impossible. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
Oh, Byakuya's losing it. He's so sure of himself
When
now.
it
He's
comes
like,
to that, there's not a
hang on.
doubt until, though, it absolutely...
So you're saying someone planted it there after...
No. It had to have been in there the whole time. It had to be. It was in there before the rec room.
no, it wasn't.
No, that's wrong. You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room, right?
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can.
It was also underneath it.
We also found pieces underneath the can.
What?
Oh,
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can or tripped over it,
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison, and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
if that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was tricked into drinking it because of the protein can.
was it really suicide?
No, that's not why. The only explanation is she drank it from its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Was it really suicide?
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Oh.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
Establish who got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room?
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room. It had to have been Sakura, right? Because why else would she have the thing? Wait, no.
I got it!
It's Sakura. Because Hina was lying.
It was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to section C. I have to make her accept it. Bullet time battle? The final one for today?
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying?
Oh god.
Wrong! You're wrong!
Oh, it's going way too fast
I'm
now.
telling you, I did it! Stop talking!
Fuck. Ooh.
You're a liar!
It's going way too fast now.
You're wrong! Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
So it was poison? I mean, it was suicide?
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled.
So the powder spilled right as she was in the middle of filling her cup, her protein cup, with when she was switching the mixtures?
So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Yeah.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself.
But it still fell on her foot.
But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place?
To get the poison.
The only explanation is that she was looking for poison.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison. The unsolved mystery in the locked room. It was a suicide. It was really a suicide.
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What? The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
Wait, sorry. Hang on. I don't know why. I feel like I threw up a little in my mouth. Oh, that's nasty. Ugh. Oh. Hope I'm not having some kind of acid reflux or something. Ugh. Sorry. So it was a suicide. I was threw up. Okay. No, like you know that feeling you get when it came out a little, but it didn't come out completely. Like it was still in my mouth. It was still in my throat, but it didn't go out. Does that make sense? Ugh. That was gross. Thank you for the posture check, Gastro. So it was a suicide.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison.
She
She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it.
This is why... I think this is why she wanted to meet up with the other three. Right? Or was that a lie? Was that a lie? No, that wasn't a lie. I guess she wanted to meet up with them to kind of make amends right before she passes away.
All so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
Because of course, Sakura wanted to create the locked room.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina? You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you?
I guess she wanted to end her life too. She was tired of...
When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door, because you already knew Sakura was dead, and because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
Oh!
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything, and Kyoko was busy checking the body.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. And shaky legs in the left.
You said you were going to go get everyone else, but your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it?
Oh.
Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
She dropped the empty protein can. I got everyone.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Did you want them to witness her suicide? So there's no need for class trial?
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence, right? The footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence, and yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no.
What?
You're right. We have to end this properly.
Oh. We have to vote. Closing... Yeah, okay. We have to end this properly. Sakura wants to talk to here and one other person. Byakuya, right? Time for comic making. And hid somewhere. She hid inside the locker room. Is it this one or this one? They both look similar. She took the piece of candy. She got scared. Hiro got scared. Smashed his bottle. Wait, what was in the Monokuma bottle Hiro hit Sakura with? It was a pet chess piece, right? The knight. And then he... to cover it up, he wrote, okay, it's comic time. Yeah. She goes out, okay. Goes out of the locker room here. She hides it. Toko goes out of the locker and then she hid it in the thing here. Is that right? Sakura wakes up, she gets all scared, smashes her again with the fucking Monokuma bottle. Wait, no, that's not it. What was in the Monokuma bottle? Yeah, it was this thing. God. Poor Sakura. She got... okay, she didn't get killed, but she still committed this thing. Right? Alright, and then the last one. There's something on the floor near Sakura's body, which someone grabbed. The, this one. The cat. And then... what was it that they switched with the bottle poison and left on the rec room floor? The empty can. The empty protein can. Two people attempted to kill her, failed. They'll do it myself! No! Rex! That's so fucked up! No!
Here's exactly there. He mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked.
Threw the glass bottle.
Without thinking, he grabbed her. She watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes.
Aww.
She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head.
Oh,
and
Sakura was just worried for Toko, and then she thanks her
this
by...
caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Battle Shards and the clean chess piece.
She left.
And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon.
And when she came to...
even after those two blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Poison.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the... and that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein can. They did all this specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves.
Because she wanted to die.
In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
was you!
was you, Kina.
Complete!
That's the full truth of the case.
Aww.
Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
That's what happened? But, Makoto, how did you manage to... how were you able to uncover the truth that even I couldn't discern?
It's because you don't have feelings, Byakuya.
Huh? Oh, well, I mean...
You still haven't realized?
It's because you don't have feelings.
We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come...
Sorry, I thought someone was at the door. Came back to bite you, Byakuya. Wait, so what happens then? Does this mean no one gets punished? How many? 102! Yay! What happens?
Okay. I think we can all agree you made your point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You seriously forgot? I can feel my energy draining out of me.
Yeah, how does the voting work now, with no one...
Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it.
I was your espresso depresso. Hey Kabagi, welcome to the stream. Oh, you just caught me right as I was about to end the... the class trial.
Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote!
Wait, cast your vote, then...
So, who will be chosen as the Blackened?
Wait, how does this work?
Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it
Can you
gonna
vote someone
be?
who's already dead? And how can you punish them if they're already dead? How does this work? Okay, let's see. How does she get punished then? I guess we'll see in a bit.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I was actually around for a while. Oh! Yeah, you're still sick. I'm so sorry. I hope you get better soon. Kabagi. Thanks for dropping by and saying something. But yeah, get well soon. No. Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you say?
So that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died there.
What is this?
Because... That's exactly what I wanted. What? She was just so sad. I mean, the reason Sakura died is because of all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why.
You should have been the one to die.
I couldn't let her be the only one that died.
What?
You don't mean... You're gonna take us all with you? We had to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes.
What?
For serious, that's...
What is
You
this?
still don't understand? Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground, in front of the rec room. Oh, so she already knew beforehand? It's Sakura's suicide note. Suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me.
I can't forgive this!
My closest friend got hurt. Sakura.
I...
Because of me. My friends are all going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault. Which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't don't you see how dangerous that is?
Hmm.
Don't worry. I just want to talk to them. She just wanted to talk to them, and 2 out of the 3 people tried to kill her.
But,
Talk about what? That isn't tragic. Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina,
Please, don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
they're friends.
Sakura... She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
why?
And yet... Oh... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
Oh, so she met... Oh! They met before... Wait right here, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
Huh? I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong? Sakura, why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh?
Favor?
Some
I'd
protein.
I'd like some protein. Oh! Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on. I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized. I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura.
Please.
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weaknesses just like any other person. She got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. Back. Hold on, I'll be right back again. Sorry. My grandmother needed some help with something and I had to help her. Sorry. Depression is high now. Yeah, sorry. That was very anticlimactic, but let's just keep going. That's weakness. That's normal. And yet,
Why?
we all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina. We killed her. All of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. That's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey! Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. Monokuma, please. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion of what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, cause her and me.
In other words,
What I'm really trying to say is,
yes, indeed.
don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? Eh? What if it was really like this? What?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. Huh? Then what was the one Hina found? What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby! What?! Bah! How could you?
It's
This is the one
true.
Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then you lied to me?
Unbelievable.
Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit. Oh no.
Well now.
Oh no. I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. It didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little...
Damn it.
I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. You just forged the fucking suicide note. That's...
Pum.
Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? The case played out between you and you alone. You were the ones jerking each other around.
Phew.
Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys.
Shing.
So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process, okay? And scene. Cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey.
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you killed yourself in first place?
But hold on.
And isn't just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, jeez. Talk about a buzzkill. Oh, you're one to talk. Alright, here we go. Ahem. My good friend Hina, there's something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was the first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me. We're getting more true, about the mastermind.
You see, the mastermind took control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness, and because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried that until the first murder had happened, nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
However, as I lived here with all of you,
Aww.
as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything...
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Aww. That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision.
That's why she was fighting Monokuma.
I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me.
I mean, I feel like out of everyone, I don't think... Can you really... Sakura, can you really say... Let's just ignore that happened. As I was about to say, Sakura, would you really consider Byakuya a friend? Like, let's be real. Does anyone really consider Byakuya a friend? Or I guess she's just referring to how Hina got hurt trying to protect her. Yeah.
Which is exactly what the Mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
Yeah, that she got hurt. My betrayal brought suspicion, disharmony. The Mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate in someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
I have an obligation to get the situation under control. And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the Mastermind has commanded. She decided to murder someone, and that someone was herself. I will do it as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the Mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. That's assuming the Mastermind will go, will hold true to their word. And it would be the damn shame if it wasn't. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning.
Aww.
Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then, Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much, no normal person could do that.
However,
It was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
Aww. The reason I didn't tell I didn't tell you any of this is because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really truly sorry, but please, don't be sad. If I can thwart the Mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
Oh.
But
This is... I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
In the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless.
Uh-oh.
She died so you guys wouldn't try to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all. In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided. What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with that fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember. We're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know?
Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well,
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either.
Ooh.
Whether or not there was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
But anyway, are you sure about that? This killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other. He's absolutely right about that.
Phew.
Ah, lovely Byakuya, you understand, don't you? This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt those are the rules of the game. Which is why... Eh? I am bowing out of the game?
Huh?
Huh?
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear that others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now I have only one thing to look forward to,
It's all clear.
and that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Byakuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever Master goes, I go, and if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey,
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? Eh, how boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
what the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me to punish you guys?
It's the moment you've all been waiting for, punishment time.
what?
Wait, but technically Sakura was the killer, right? Then she's dead. You're not gonna...
But
Is it me?
Wrong.
Oh heavens no, just because the Blacken is dead doesn't mean I can just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare ×1 rule.
Listen up.
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. Eh? So far for a special punishment, I've prepared a special guest? A special guest? The 16th student?
Let's get...
I knew it. You suck, man! You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk!
Phew.
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at, and I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulence, grilled is where it's at.
so,
I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
but
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still.
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So it's okay. But for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Alter Ego's words raced through my heart and soul, and my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned to fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing, shooting out of my mouth. How dare you! That was my friend! How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Huh? We're friends with a laptop. That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up! It wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Is that what you call animism? where your soul dwells within all things, even like laptops. Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it got in my way. Was trying to find things out all sneaky.
Just as I thought.
So you finally noticed him.
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. Okay, so you picked the best opportune moment, or you were waiting for a good moment to take all that hope away from us, so it would turn into despair. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was... I guess you could call it a gift, from me to you.
Phew.
Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal, so I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. Yeah. Sorry. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life, and for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better.
very nice.
Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody's who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Holy moly, you're super mad, like, just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close-up, but before that,
Uh-huh.
I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript?
Yep.
Yes, there's still a bit more left to Sakura's note. You weren't done yet?
Huh?
Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay, then here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcest tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina, there's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully it will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of the school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, and so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think that what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we could have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? But you can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even freaking know, huh?
You guys?
That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of your grease balls have it.
Huh?
But
Too bad.
sex for you, loser.
Hmm?
Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. That's seriously it.
Hmm?
Huh? Wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you? Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should just try to get some rest, you know? And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. And you sure don't want to graduate. Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help us solve the mystery of the school. The mastermind did something to us. Yeah, Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? What did you do to my body? It was after Celeste's trial was over. Yeah, here.
You.
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey,
Answer me. What did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean, did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if you try to leave the school, a sensor goes off, and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial's over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So, now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than head to... What else is there other than to head back up?
Um,
Oh yeah, okay, let's get out of here. But... Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto are the ones that figured everything out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached the point where I need someone to apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then, I'll try. Huh? That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No, 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 no!
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master. Uh-oh.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. How would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball?
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball. 'Cause you are. Sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish.
Ah.
More biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No, 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 no!
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take me. I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. But now... And so Sakura's class trial came to an end, and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over, yeah. According to the tutorial, we're only halfway through the game. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms, and before long, night snuck up on us. This is a school announcement.
This is a school announcement. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the door. Okay then. Sweet
It's just the same thing, so I can just skip over. Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep. But the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep sleep slumber into hazy half-consciousness. My eyelids were like lead. Kyoko?
Kyoko?
How did you get in here?
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
I said yes.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, what? How did you get in the room? In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door...
Whew.
It was unlocked. You're unbelievably careless. It was unlocked, are you serious?
Hey,
Always. You don't have to overreact like that every time you're surprised. What time is it?
correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m. Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Oh my god. Midnight? It's 3 a.m. That's way past midnight. It's so late. What happened?
Makoto.
I have a favor I need to ask. A favor? What's your favor?
So...
Remember what Sakura said at the end of her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you. I want to find out what she meant by that. Okay, but how do you plan to do that? Then Kyoko put her lips next to my ear and whispered, "Oh!" The data center on the 4th floor. It's unlocked? What?
Goodbye.
I'll meet you there. Right now? Oh god, okay. Or maybe the next day. Without another word, she was gone. What the? Her words reverberated through my half-dazed head. The data center? But I thought it was locked. Right now? Okay, okay. I guess we're going. We are still in tutorial. Like this 18 plus years of tutorial. For some people, it's less than that. I made my way into the after hours school and headed for the data center, the 4th floor. Eventually, I wound up at the data center, but when I arrived, Kyoko's not here. That's weird. She said she'd meet me. Is she maybe inside already? I put my hand to the door and without a certain amount of force, it didn't open. I tried again, but it must be locked. What was it Kyoko said? The data center on the 4th floor. Whoa!
What's this?
Oh ho! What are you doing up, mister? Gah!
Damn it!
Breaking into a locked room is incredibly prohibited, don't you know? Oh well, You're trying to tell me you didn't actually bust in yet, right? But
Hey!
I can see that you don't. I can see that you don't. Don't waste my time telling me crap I can see for myself.
Unbelievable.
It looked like you might break in any second, so I just thought I'd give you a friendly reminder. Or are you gonna try and tell me you were sleepwalking or something? No, nothing like that. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, for crying out loud. Even I get tired, you know. Stop being weird and go back to bed. What's wrong now?
Just a second.
Why are you out here making a racket? Kyoko!
You too? You guys?
Whatever, the two of you. Just get back to bed. I'm positively exhausted from the class trial.
It's true.
Sure, you got it. Come on, Makoto, let's head back. Ah, I guess she set Makoto up as bait again. It's kind of cold. She wanted to test if the door to the data center really was locked and not just like buried or something. She just wanted to confirm that it really was locked. What?
Hey,
Didn't you hear me? We're leaving. I have no idea what's going on anymore.
shall we go?
Don't worry about it. Let's just go. Okay. Yeah, go on, get out of here. Shoo. So we left and went back to our rooms. And then...
Goodbye.
So, goodbye. Hold on. Listen, what was that all about just now? She woke me up, maybe go to the data center, which just so happened to be locked. And then she shows up late, and we leave without checking a single thing. What was the point of all that?
Whew.
Don't worry about it. Figured that would be the end of our conversation, just like always, but...
Goodbye.
Well then, good night. Sure. And then that was over. But as I turned to leave...
Mukuro Ikusaba.
What? Kyoko was right next to me once again, whispering into my ear.
Mukuro Ikusaba. The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Mikuru...
Watch out for her.
Her? Alter lump. Or by gore. Well then... No! Then... Oh my god. I must have... I think I got spoiled again, guys. I really hope I wasn't, but I guess I was wrong. See, I was looking through Google Images, Danganronpa, because I wanted to put something on my whenever I tweet about when I'm about to start streaming. And I saw this one particular image with the whole cast, and there was this one girl on the picture who I did not recognize. Well, then again, that doesn't really matter. I know what she looks like, but that's it. You know, that's it. I just know what she looks like. There's not really much besides that, so not necessarily a huge spoiler, but that's it. Yeah. And I'm not even sure if it's her, you know. I'm not even sure if it is her. Maybe, you know, anyways. It kinda is. Oh no. I feel bad. Oh. Oh no. Small, you were a little too late with that. I saw the message just as you I saw the message just before you deleted it. No. Uh, it's fan art, fan depiction, not real. Well, Small just kind of gave it away. You know, in because you deleted the message, you have confirmed to me that it was a spoiler. You know. So yeah, this is all a dream. All right, well then. Okay, what do I think? No, I told myself. Okay, hang on. I will delete even fake spoilers now. Okay, yeah, sure. Look at the pen. Yeah, it was fake. Yeah, sure. Well, then again, I didn't even tell you guys what the picture was, so I might have been referring to another picture entirely. Ooh. Maybe we're fooling each other. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna stop playing the game right now, but I just wanted, like, since you guys asked, how do I feel about the chapter? Well, I was kind of right with my prediction. It certainly was. It certainly was a suicide of some sort, because I guess my theory was way a little more extravagant, if that makes sense. Because my idea was, Sakura wanted to kill herself because she's guilty. I got that right about that. She feels guilty. But my idea was she wanted to kill herself, but before she wanted to die. That much was clear. And she kind of made a plan with Hina, and that, hey, Hina, I want you to kill me. And it's like, why? It's like, because I feel guilty about what I did, and so the only way for me to atone for my mistakes is for me to die, and I want you to be the one to kill me, so that you could be the Black End. We'll both work together to kind of mess up the crime scene, make it difficult for everyone to figure things out, and since it's gonna be hard, it'll be hard for everyone to suspect you, and then you'll go free while the rest of us die. That was my theory, and I guess in a way I was wrong on some part, but she really did kill herself. I wouldn't say Hina made a plan, Sakura. Wait, it's a theory. Yeah, that was my theory at the start, before we started. How do I feel? Oh, I feel like shit. Like, you really. That was awful. That was just really awful what happened to Sakura. She wanted to atone for her mistakes. And while she kind of did, and she did a very admirable attempt, and everyone else, not everyone else, Hiro and Toko decided to thank her by trying to kill her. I had fun with Byakuya being like that. Yes, that was very enjoyable to see him get rattled like that. I almost thought he was the killer. I almost thought that, but no, the reason why he was rattled, he was just, feelings. What is that? That's pointless. How dare you feel emotions? I can't wait for Shadow to play V3, because that game was a roller coaster. I wouldn't doubt that. Oh, Hi-Rez isn't here right now because he was... thanks to him, guys, I can actually play the second game now, thanks to him. He just gifted me the second game, Goodbye Despair. So, say thank you to him. Alright, thank you, Hi-Rez, for that. Got Shadow the first, Rezi gave him the second. Who's gonna give me the third one? It has to be someone different. So yeah. It was quite the trip. Not only that, we got some more bits of the story. Oh, right. Sakura said they did something, the mastermind did something to them, right? And I think another theory time. I think so. The time when Makoto and the rest of the students arrived at the school, I think that time is way in the past to the time right now when the game started. I think a certain amount of time passed when they were knocked out and when they woke up. I think that's my theory. A huge amount of time happened, right? And the mastermind went through great lengths to hide that fact. That's why the medal. That's why that's why they can't see the outside world. So for all they knew, it could have probably been how many years since they've been stuck in there, and they didn't know. They can't know, right? So that's my theory. It also helps explain where those pictures came from. The pictures with some of the deceased students spending time together. That must have taken place, when the students arrived at the school and then they got knocked out. They woke up again and it's like, that was weird. And then they went on to continue their school life like normal high school students, and then they passed out again, I guess. They must have gotten hit by some kind of forget beam. Forget beam! That's what Taka said. You remember that? So there's that, yeah. And looks like we got another student with us. Then the person who knocked out Makoto, maybe that wasn't the mastermind. I think that was... we got an ad. I think that person who knocked him out wasn't the mastermind. It was the 16th student. I think that's it. Maybe. I'm assuming it is. What was her name again? Mikuro something something? Toby running straight to small speed. Alright, okay. I think that's enough theory crafting. This has been a wild ride. Mikuru Ikusaba. I see. Right then, who's streaming right now? Usually I play a little bit longer, but I think we've hit the 3-hour mark. I think we can end now. Oh, I see Elias streaming right now. So is Ray? Afternoon art stream, wow. Elias just started. Alright, let's greet him with surprise stream. No, not surprise stream. Surprise raid. Surprise, motherfucker. He's about to do, yeah. He's doing art stream right now. Thanks for the stream, that was fun. Yeah! Danganronpa is always fun to stream. Yes. Stream message. Here's a raid message. Like always, you guys don't need to use that raid message if you do not have access to the emote. Excuse me. Where is he? Oh, Shadow. What? What happened to your name change? Name change? Oh yeah, the one when I was planning. What I was thinking of. I was considering changing my name here on Twitch to be that of my Persona name. My Persona name is Silver, by the way. Fun fact. And I was thinking of maybe changing that to changing Shadow Lightning to that instead, but I'm not sure because if I change it, then I can't use Raid Shadow Lightning anymore because it doesn't have the same ring to it. Raid Silver Lightning, it doesn't roll off the tongue as well. I'm still thinking of that, yeah. I like how that's your concern, yes. Because then I'll need to think of another raid message, and I don't have that much creativity, guys. That's literally my only concern. The raid message. Yeah. That's literally my only concern. If I decide otherwise I would have no issue changing names. Alright, yeah, let's get the raid started. Thank you, Rex, for the 20 bits. And thank you, Hi-Rez, for the 10 biddies. I appreciate them. Very thankful for them, guys. We are gonna be raiding Elias Strangelove. He is currently doing some art. Alright. Thanks, everyone, once again, for being here today. I wish everyone a good rest of the day and or night. And I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.